find us, obviously, at alexjones.network and realalexjones.com and alexjones.live and on X at realalexjones and at AJN Live. And then, of course, all the other rest of the crew and hosts and people have their own great spaces there. Rumble spaces. We'll see you at the Great Rumble. It's all happening right now. History is unfolding, and they wanted me off the air long before the election. They tried, but because you backed us, we stayed on air through 7 years of lawfare, almost $80 million. They filed in court. They spent trying to shut us up. They admit it was never about money. I didn't do any of the things they said I did. They had judges find me guilty. It was all a lie.
Listen, they had the Onion win the bid.
We're truthful. We're honorable. And our ancestors...
Even though his buyer bid more.
Supported. So to continue on, please support our sponsor, the AlexJonesStore.com. And, of course, my dad's great supplement company, drjonesnaturals.com. And that will keep us in the fight. I will never surrender. I will never back down. It is impossible for me to quit, especially in our moment of victory, as we see the deep state totally revealed. But they thought shutting me down was going to work. Now you got Elon Musk, basically a smarter, even better clone of my worldview, which is the real worldview of how things are actually going down. We are the future. We are the resistance. And you got Joe Rogan totally awake, Tucker Carlson, just everybody else. So that meme
God bless you,
coming
fella.
out of the tunnel, and there's hundreds and hundreds of Alex Joneses, the clones. It's here. It's happening. And so that's what it's all about. So now it's up to you, Paul Revere's, to take the links, to follow Real Alex Jones on X, at Real Alex Jones, and at AJN Live. And it's up to you to make sure that this beachhead we have to take our country and the world back from the hands of the globalist, technocrat, transhumanist, Satanist, pedophiles will be successful. So for myself, the entire Infowars crew, for my family, we are all one family. I love you, and I thank you. And our greatest work is ahead. And in the final words, I will say here, of John Paul Jones, the founder of the U.S. Navy, his ship, half the size of the British frigate with more than double the troops and Marines on board, was sinking. The British captain hailed across on the old-fashioned bullhorn. It wasn't electric, but through a bullhorn. Would you like to give up? Would you like quarter? And John Paul Jones said,
I have only begun to fight. I've not yet begun to fight.
That's in the old English. I've only begun to fight in the common,
I was right.
Popular, modern vernacular of English. And, of course, as his ship sunk, he tied it to the British. They took the ship, saved both ships, and that's where you get, I've only begun to fight, and that's exactly what's happening. So my sinking ship is here, tied to the new ship, and a whole armada of ships is coming. It's the American people, the people of the world. Global realignment against the New World Order. Klaus Schwab, Bill Gates, they're in deep trouble. And so that which does not kill us only makes us stronger. So God bless you all, and the journey has just begun. Thank you.
God bless the man. You know, I started watching him in 2015. It's just doing rebroadcast now. I started watching him in 2015 before Trump made it in because the man actually had Kent Hovind on, who's a creationist. And I'm a creationist. I'm not flat earth. Flat earth is retarded. I am, however, look at that weird beard, isn't that funky? I am, however, a believer in the scriptural narrative. So that's when I started watching Alex Jones. Because he started saying things he could only know scripturally. Scripturally, there has to be a one world government. If there's not a one world government, there can't be a mark of the beast. Okay? That requires a new world order. Alex knew all about that new world order well before it happened. And now they're taking him off the air. The Onion was outbid, but they accepted the Onion's bid because it's controlled, and they want to destroy the name of Infowars. And he's right, there's going to be a Streisand effect by the grace of God. I'm going to share this everywhere, and I think folks like yourself who are watching this should do the same. Because that's real news. That you can trust. They don't want you to be able to trust that. So, this is, I don't know how you women do the makeup thing. I'm gonna